Yo, what is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 gameplay video. Hey, in this video I wanted to showcase my default build, the build that I keep coming back to over and over in Destiny 2 PvP this season. And it's the build that has become my staple way to play PvP in Season of the Splicer. I figured it would be a fun way to close out the season by showing what I've been loving. And maybe next season I'll do the same a little over halfway through the season to highlight what I've been enjoying most. I'm guessing I'm going to be rocking Dawn Chorus and Bottom Tree Dawnblade next season with big boom and fire builds. I already love using Dawn Chorus and Bottom Tree right now, but it's going to be getting a lot better next season with directional Phoenix dives and adding explosions to all ability related kills and kills on burning targets. Gonna be fun. But this season, I've been maining a build that focuses almost exclusively on making my guns shine. And I can't wait to break it down, but first I have to take a moment to thank one of my favorite sponsors on the channel, Manscaped. Gentlemen, as a 33-year-old homeowner, I am familiar with the feeling of wrapping up a couple of hours of yard work, looking out over your little slice of heaven and appreciating the straight edges, the diagonal striping of the lawn, the smell of the fresh-cut grass. Gives you a healthy sense of pride and confidence in the neighborhood that only comes from taking your appeal seriously. Now, this principle applies directly to how you treat your body. Prioritize your cleanliness and make sure you're putting your best you out there. And you're going to need the right tools for the job, and I use Manscaped for all my grooming needs. Now, over 2 million men trust Manscaped with their personal grooming, and it's easy to see why. Now, they just launched their Perfect Package 4.0 bundle, which is a steal any day of the week. Now, included in this package is the legendary Lawnmower 2.0 razor. Now, this is the elite razor on the market right now with a ceramic blade to cut down on grooming accidents like nicks and cuts with their skin-safe technology. It has a 7,000 RPM motor and an LED spotlight, so you never miss a spot. Now, the Lawnmower 2.0 is fully waterproof, so you can take it into the shower and trim any overgrown areas from your chest down to your dangly bits. The Perfect Package 4.0 also comes with the Weed Whacker nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant to keep midday odors away from your southern goods, and the Crop Reviver to give you a spritz later in the day to keep you in the game. Be confident daily and be ready when your partner is ready, and no, I'm not ashamed to talk about men's health, and you shouldn't be either. So follow the links in the description or the pinned comment and use code Vanguard20 when you check out for 20% off your order and free shipping. And if you get the Perfect Package 4.0, Manscaped will throw in a free pair of boxers and the Shed travel bag to keep your goods in. So thank you very much, Manscaped, for sponsoring the video today. Let's get back to Destiny. Alright, so we're going to take this one piece at a time, and then we'll really just show off the whole kit and caboodle and how it all comes together to make a baller PvP build. Starting with my kinetic weapon, this is the time-worn Spire from the Iron Banner. This pulse rifle is the only non-sunset rapid-fire frame kinetic pulse in the game right now, much like the Grid Skipper is the only energy one. The role that I love and leverage regularly is a combination of iron grip for killer stability and subsistence, so I get ammo back in the magazine on every kill. This helps me get multi-kills like a madman. And I've already had several quads and even a couple of 5-piece multi-kills with this thing without bothering to reload the gun. It's insane. The pulse rifle also has ricochet rounds and the red dot micro optic, which is my favorite optic that it can roll with. Additionally, it has a handling masterwork and a counterbalance stock on it. To date, I've racked up 5,400 kills on this thing, and I don't intend to slow down anytime soon. This is the primary I had equipped when I got my first 50 kill streak, and that delicious I made this for you medal. This thing has a laser precision like the hands of a seasoned surgeon and picks teams apart. The only drawback is the reload speed, which I completely offset with a different part of my build, which I will get to in a moment. In my energy slot, you'll be shocked to hear that my favorite weapon this season was the legendary fusion rifle from Nightfalls in Season of the Splicer. It's the Plug.One. Now, I've already done a couple of videos on this, one highlighting the weapon and showcasing why it's clearly an S-tier fusion for PvP, and another video showing why Cornered is an exceptional PvP perk as well. I have an Adept role that's quite good as well, and that one I've got about 500 kills on this season, but my favorite one that I've got is this non-Adept Plug.One that dropped with Under Pressure, so the bottom 3 shots in my magazine have extra stability and accuracy, which is nuts on a fusion. It has Cornered, which gives me faster charge time when 2 or more enemies are near me on the battlefield, so it charges like a rapid-fire frame fusion without sacrificing any impact, range, or stability. And then in the battery slot, it has Particle Repeater for extra stability and Corkscrew Rifling for more range, stability, and handling. It also has a stability masterwork and an Icarus grip mod on it for precise aerial vooping. With cornered kicking in when you're outnumbered, astronomical base stats, and a faster charge time than most popular fusions like the Exile's Curse or the Jotun, this thing is a kill chaining monster, assuming you can keep your health topped off in combat, which I do, and I'll get to that in a minute. To date, I have over 4,700 kills on this particular one, and like I said, about 500 on a different one. So this weapon is incredible. In the heavy slot, I have the freedom to choose from any exotic that suits my fancy since my other weapons are legendaries. I landed on the Deathbringer. This is my favorite heavy weapon in the game, especially now that it has a catalyst. It can create orbs and do maximum damage with a lower starting altitude. I find that this weapon has a crazy multi-kill potential. I like to shoot it into a room and then flank around and pinch people with it so that they're forced to either die to the Seekers or take me out in a duel, which will slow them down so the Seekers can catch up to them. It's just stupid fun, and I love everything about this weapon. Now, moving on to armor and subclass. I like to run Voidwalker's bottom tree with Devour. This subclass is all about consuming your abilities to queue up a vampiric playstyle. So when Devour is active, any Guardian you kill is converted into health for you. So every time you get a kill with Devour active, you go back to full health. This is crazy. It's crazy underrated. You can mow through entire enemy teams as long as you're fast enough on your kills and pick your timing well. Players are like dominoes. You just line them up and knock them down. Devour streaks are extremely satisfying too. Getting dangerously close to death just to bounce back to full health over and over again is oddly invigorating, and I absolutely love it. And here's the crazy thing. No one is doing this. No one is running Devour builds and chewing through teams. I play this game for hours and hours and hours every week, and I see a lot of playstyles, but everyone is leaning on movement and ability-focused builds where gunplay is there to supplement your ability usage. No one's running raw run-and-gun builds anymore. So there's also something oddly satisfying about not only top fragging a lobby with this build, but also having more than double the weapon final blows as the next best guy in the game. There's something about that feeling that feels really, really good. So let's talk armor. My current build has me landing at these values. I have tier 10 discipline, so I can have grenades for days, right? I want to be able to consume my grenade whenever the need arises, and I don't want to have to kite, right, to wait for that cooldown. I don't want to have to run away from a fight because it's not ready. So, discipline is capped at tier 10 since that's the focus of the build. I have tier 9 recovery. This build centers around survivability and gunfights. I don't like downtime at all. I want to be ready to fight as much as possible. So, I run high recovery so I get my health back quickly, and that means I have rifts on cooldown when I need them. I run tier 5 intellect. I'm not really prioritizing Nova Bomb. Nova Bomb isn't a good super, period. I have tier 5 resilience, tier 3 strength, and tier 3 mobility, and that's that. For exotic armor, I decided to run something that would give me multiple benefits. I need my guns to be very responsive and a build designed to leverage my guns above all things. So, I chose to run the Ophidian aspects. These are going to give me handling speeds that are just, just capped out, right? Handling speeds, huge buff. So my weapons are ready faster. And they're also going to give me lightning fast reload speed. So remember my time-worn Spire? The one drawback was that it had very low reload speed. So this offsets that. And then I put pulse loader on the gauntlets as well. So what was a weakness is now actually a strength on the gun. It loads super fast now, lightning fast. In addition to helping me use and reload my weapons much more quickly, the Ophidians also give me a little extra reach on my melee attacks. And on bottom tree Voidwalker, that's one of the ways that you queue up Devour is with a charged melee attack. So I'm actually able to start my Devour streaks sometimes with a far-reaching melee attack to clean up a kill and get Devour rolling. In terms of key armor mods, I'm using Pulse and Fusion targeting mods, Unflinching mods for both Pulse and Fusion, Fusion Scavenger, And I'm also using taking charge and high energy fire for extra gun damage regularly throughout the match, which really matters in a lot of duels. I'm also running double bomber mods on my Bond, giving me more grenade energy whenever I cast a healing rift. So, grenades are always ready. That's sort of the point of this whole build. Grenades are there so I can eat them to queue up Devour and top my health off. This build has a lot of moving parts, but they all come together to yield what I found to be the most engaging and exciting way to play Destiny 2 PvP in Season of the Splicer. This build has led to a lot of nasty kill streaks, countless gold medals, and even some of the most elite medals that Destiny has to date. I would encourage you to take this build or a tailor-made variant of it for a spin yourself and see if it resonates with you like it resonated with me. Thank you very much for stopping by and supporting the channel. I can't wait to see you here on the YouTube channel more frequently, as I'm just a couple of short weeks away from wrapping up my 2-year contract with Facebook Gaming. Feel free to drop a like on the video only if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing for more gameplay-focused content. Be warm and well-fed, my friends, and I hope to catch you in the Crucible.